Hey everybody, welcome to the Tuesday night call. My name's Noreen McDonald. I am super excited. I love hosting this call because we have a global community on the call tonight. We have people from the UAE tuning in. We've got people from all around New Zealand. We've got people from Australia. And I know that we have people that watch the recording of this call from other countries around the world. So the one thing I'm super passionate about with our business and what we're going to showcase to you tonight is that we are a global community of like-minded people that are here to literally inspire healthy living around the world through a really simple way of doing that through our beautiful whole food concentrate products and our super simple business. So tonight's call is really brief. It's only half an hour, and the aim of this call is really to answer some of the most common questions that we get asked about what is it that you guys do and what are the products that you use. So I'm just going to really quickly run through the products. My background is I'm a naturopath. I've been working as a naturopath on and off for 20 years. So I've worked with a whole heap of supplements and probably the best kind of practitioner only supplements that you can get. And a couple of years ago, Juice Plus fell into my lap and I was really, really stoked to find it because I'd been looking for something simple and something real. So what I've been doing is a lot of research into how supplements are made, and a lot of multivitamins and minerals nowadays are synthetic, meaning they're man-made and man-made in a laboratory. It's not that we don't have any effect taking them, but I'm always searching for what is the best, what is the most real way of getting nutrition into the human body. And Juice Plus is it for me now. I do recommend every one of my clients go into Juice Plus, and we are really seeing some great results with this whole food concentrate. So what is it? It is so simple. That's what I love, is you don't have to be a health practitioner to recommend this product to anybody, because it literally is over 30 varieties of fruits, vegetables, and berries. The trick to it, and this is what I love about Juice Plus, is it's vine ripened. And we're just not seeing things that are vine ripened in the supermarkets anymore. Here in New Zealand, apples are sometimes picked 3 to 4 months and kept in a chiller. So you can imagine as soon as you pick something off the plant, the nutritional quality starts to decline. We pick the Juice Plus produce when it is mature, and they very quickly pulp it all together, including the insoluble fibre. They just take out the water and the fructose, and what you're left with is a beautiful whole food concentrate, which is put into a vegan capsule. So it is like juicing, but way more simple, because we live in a modern world and we're busy, right? So we're looking for a way to get huge amounts of nutrition into us in a really modern, easy, convenient form. And for me, that's Juice Plus. So I just take 2 capsules of each of these every single morning, and I follow it up with a big glass of water. So that's literally the capsules done. We have the beautiful soft chews. These are the vegetable ones, and we have fruit as well, but I've run out because I have a bad habit of snacking on them, and these are my son's. And he gets quite annoyed that the red ones run out first. So the red and the green is over 17 varieties of fruits and vegetables. If you're a mum or a parent out there, look, I can't get my son to eat beetroot. He doesn't eat parsley. He won't eat spinach. He doesn't love cabbage or kale. But you know what? He doesn't even know he's having nutrition from these vegetables every single day. So these are put into a soft chew form that kids love to eat. And these are also for big kids that don't like to swallow capsules. And the best thing is when an adult orders the capsules, we have a children's health study with over 1 million kids around the world receiving free Juice Plus. That's part of our charity. We have a massive heart for kids' health, and I love that about this company. The next product we have is my other favourite thing. This is the Juice Plus Complete. I call this superfood in a sachet because that's what it is for me. It's a plant-based protein powder. There's a fibre blend to make you regular. There's a prebiotic in there. There's an ancient grain blend with like organic amaranth and quinoa and millet. What I love is it's simple, it's easy, convenient, but it tastes really good. So again, for me, I have one every single morning for breakfast because I'm busy. I've got to get my kid ready for school, I've got to make lunch boxes. He now has been requesting a vanilla complete every morning. So we both sit there sipping on our little berry vanilla completes. These are good for lunch on the go if you're skipping meals, pre or post workout, mid-afternoon instead of reaching for a coffee and a brownie. Great replacement for Milo for the kids. And after dinner, if you're kind of craving that little sugary sweet thing, just go for a complete instead. And it's a completely balanced meal. So that's the simplicity of our products. Not hard to explain, not hard to recommend. What I love being a scientist is that there is science. We are the most researched brand name nutritional product on the planet. I am so proud to say that. And we have over 30 clinical studies done that are published in very reputable medical journals. So if you want to see the research, we have the research. We can show you where that is. But guys, it's really not complex. It's fruits and vegetables. So anything that fruits and veggies is good for, Juice Plus is good for. So I love the science, but what I really love is the stories. So I'm going to flick it over to Kate, and she's going to share what Juice Plus has done for her.
Thanks, Noreen. Hi, guys. Yes, I've been on the product now since Christmas last year. I had all the kind of traditional, well, expected benefits, lots of extra energy, better skin, better hair, better nails. But I think for me, one of the most life-changing results that I can see is I'm no longer suffering from migraines. I didn't have them a lot, but when I did have them, they would pretty much wipe me out for a couple of days. Particularly living in the desert through the summer. I don't know whether it was just very difficult to keep your hydration levels right, your mineral levels right. I would have them quite often, and it would be, you know, out, doped up with drugs, and out of it for 2 days. And I can hand on heart say I haven't had a single migraine since I started taking Juice Plus. So I think that speaks to the fact that it's clearly doing something good in my body. I was clearly lacking in something, and Juice Plus has helped me level that out.
Awesome. Thank you, Kate. I'm stoked you're not getting migraines because they totally
Me too.
And the other thing that we do find with Juice Plus,
like in the dark.
I know.
of course, as soon as you start having the Juice Plus, you start craving more water, right? So we love that for that. Thank you for sharing. We love it. So I'm going to flick it over to Katie, and she's going to share her experience on Juice Plus.
Hi, guys. My name is Katie. It's so good to see you guys on this call. How many of you consider yourselves good sleepers? Raise your hand if you are, because if so, I had been very jealous of you until about 3 months ago. I had never really been a good sleeper. It sounds silly, but it made a big impact on my life. Like, I would wake up 2 to 3 times a night, and I blamed my dad for his bad sleeping habits, and I resented him a little bit for it until Juice Plus. Now I honest to God sleep through the night like a baby, and it seems small, but it is like the greatest blessing. And now I wake up, well, this morning I woke up at 6 a.m. naturally, so I wake up with lots of energy. I go to bed with energy. Sometimes I just make myself go back to bed or go to bed when I think it's an appropriate time. So for me, it's been huge for quality of sleep and an abundant source of energy. And I couldn't be more thankful for that. It's amazing. So Yay. Next up for the product share.
Thanks, Katie. That's awesome. And we love sleep because we know sleep. If you're not sleeping, you're not healing your body. So okay, I'm going to flick it over to Chloe, who's going to share about her story.
Hello. So I've noticed so many benefits with Juice Plus, but the main thing for me was my digestion. I got diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome about 4 years ago. And initially I didn't really care, and I wasn't given any support with that diagnosis, so I didn't change anything. And then my symptoms started escalating to the point where I had a rash all over my legs that nobody knew what the cause was, nausea to the point of not eating, stomach cramps where I was crying, and inconsistent bowel habits from one extreme to the other within the same day. So I went and seen a nutritionist for guidance and still struggling with what I needed to do. And then my friend introduced Juice Plus to me, and I was at the point where I thought, I've got nothing else to lose, so why not give it a go? Within my first week, I noticed some of my symptoms were starting to go away, and at the 4-month mark, I could happily say I had no symptoms. So I had been struggling for 4 years, and then within 4 months was completely gone. So I love Juice Plus for that. I'll be taking it for the rest of my life, but I also love the community and the support that I'm getting with taking it as well.
Fantastic. Thank you, Chloe. Definitely in my clinic, one of the main things that I'm seeing is digestive complaints, and I'm sure all of you can think of at least 2 to 3 people that you know right now that is suffering from some sort of digestive complaints. So I'm super stoked that we have something that can help these people along. So we're going to change gears a little bit now, and we're going to go into the business. And I'm going to be really honest, guys, we don't chase people down. We don't, chase our friends and push this product on people. This business is literally about making friends and loving on people and caring about your friends and community enough to share what we have. And what happens is you hear the success stories like this. People start asking you, they go, what are you doing? How come your skin is looking so good? Why are you looking so alive? And you just share with your heart what's been working. So I'm going to flick it over to Val, who's tuning in all the way from Perth, and she's going to talk us through the business.
All right. Thank you. Can everyone hear me okay? Yep, wonderful. Well, first and foremost, thank you so much, Noreen, for wanting to link arms with me. When I look at you and I look at your degrees in naturopath, you just totally inspire me every day. And seeing the growth in New Zealand is nothing more than amazing. So thank you so much. And I'm just going to really share really quickly about my story, and then really quickly get onto the business, because it's the business that changes lives. And my story is really simple. I'm a stay-at-home mum here in Western Australia. I have a 9-year-old and a 6.5-year-old. 5.5 years ago, I was that brain foggy mum, and that brain foggy mum that was saying yes to everyone and everything, and I was totally overcommitting myself, and I knew I wasn't having that variety every day. So the product just totally ticked all my family's values, especially my husband, who was born with a twisted aortic valve, was the first little boy born in Australia. So when Noreen talks about the medical journals, it was our cardiovascular doctor that actually said to us, guys, you really got to have a closer look at what you're having, because the results are so profound. Your heart surgery, your open heart surgery, Mr. Gamer, is now literally, we don't need to see you for that. It's postponed to indefinite. So when we say it changes lives, it absolutely changes lives. But to be honest, we had so many amazing results. People were coming to Sunny and I exactly like Noreen said. I think as women especially, sorry lads, but women, we love to share. We love to gather around the kitchen and share what we're taking and what we're doing. And then eventually the guys get a little bit jealous, right? And the guys wanting, and they want to know what we're doing. And then they start to share. But my story's really simple, or I should say our story. I was a raving customer for 9 months. 9 months I was on Juice Plus, and I was just sharing away here, there and everywhere. And there was no internet back then, really. When I say internet, there was no Facebook. And I just started saying, look, go to my friend where I got Juice Plus from. And I used to just basically refer them all to her. And it got to the point, after referring close to 20 clients, she simply gave me a call one day and said, Val, have you had a closer look at this business opportunity? And I said, oh, no, that's not my thing, that's not me. And I passed it on. And she said, I've got to be honest, Val, do you actually know what we actually do here within the company? And to be honest, being a stay-at-home mum, never been to TAFE, never been to university, I kind of thought, well, I had nothing to lose but everything to gain. Why don't I have a closer look at this? So she really sat me down and really shared with me what we do. And she said, Val, this is all about having your own independent franchise. A franchise is a tried and proven system. They supply the website, they supply your back office. You don't deliver product or payment. You just simply place the order for your friend, family member online, and then straight away the product gets shipped. And I was like, so that's all I have to do? She goes, absolutely. I said, are you sure? Because I hear these things and I hear you're going to buy all these kits and you're going to load up your back car with all the products. She goes, no, Val, not at all. And you know what? I thought I might have a closer look. So I did. And to be honest, I was still a little bit nervous because I still hadn't done anything like this. And I thought, well, you know what? We've got 2 children. Fruit and vegetables are not going anywhere. I could see how things were starting to move quickly with the internet and things happening. And I guess, to be honest, if you don't have multiple income streams coming in, how are you getting ahead in life? And it was my husband, Sonny, that said, honey, you know what? We're in a situation where, you know what, you really need to go back to work. Why don't you have a closer look at the business? So I got curious, right? And I thought, well, you know what, I'll give it a go. So that was us 5 years ago, and I love the simplicity of this. For anyone that's online, that's been referred, maybe you've been in the business for some time, one thing I would really ask yourself is, what are you doing right now that lights you up? What are you doing right now that allows you to give back to people? What are you doing right now that literally can just fill all those dreams? Because that was me. Because 5 years ago, I wasn't doing things that was lighting me up. I realized I lost my purpose and passion along the way. So I had a closer look at the business and it made sense. And to be honest, it just ticked all of those boxes. It was fruits and vegetables, going back to basics, exactly what Noreen said. So really, how does this business or something like this works? It's a home-based business or simply a business online. As long as you've got a computer, as long as you've got a mobile phone, and as long as you believe in the product and really what this mission is to inspire healthy living, you've got a business. And I love the simplicity of this. And with this, exactly what Noreen said, every time that you start to share the product, you might know someone now that has a migraine story, someone that has aches and pains. Maybe someone doesn't eat enough fruits and vegetables. Maybe someone that doesn't sleep enough. Maybe someone like you that it just totally made sense. Someone that needs community. Well, if you do, you've got a business. Because between your order and 2 to 3 other orders, you're going to start straight away earning bonus money. And I love that. And the company really rewards us 3 different ways. The first way we get paid is a retail sales profit on the product. The second way we get paid is a commission on top. And the third way we get paid is a bonus money. So like I said, it made sense to you. You're going to have your own product. You share it with 2 other people. Straight away, the company is going to give you that first little bonus of close to, I think, $100, which is amazing. And then you're on your way and it just starts sharing. But one thing that I absolutely love, it allows, ordinary people to have an extraordinary life. It allows people to connect with people around the globe, which is absolutely amazing. So I guess what I would really love for you to really honestly dig that little bit deeper. Where do you see yourself in 12 months' time? Where do you see yourself in 2 years? And more than anything, if you are in a job that you absolutely love, would you love to help someone that doesn't love their job? Because 5 years ago, when I started this business opportunity, this home-based business, sharing fruits and vegetables, programs, and all of those things, I had a lot of pain in my life. And my pain was that if I wasn't going to make that change 5 years ago, I didn't know where my husband and I would be. We had a lot of debt. We had a lot of pain. There wasn't enough income coming in to really kind of live that lifestyle. And it was really simply, I had to make some change. I really had to make some change, and I thought I wanted to do something that absolutely allowed me to shine and I could be real, raw, and authentic. So when I had a close look at the business model, it completely made sense. Similar like what Noreen said before, we're close to 30 countries. Now, I don't know about you, but that just lights me up. It absolutely lights me up. I can connect with girlfriends in Canada. I can connect with my best mates in New Zealand. I can connect with my old friends from the Caribbean days, my yachting days, all through Europe. And through one product, one business opportunity, we all are connected. And that absolutely gives me the most amazing passion and desire to be more than anything. So what I would really love for you to really think, what are you doing right now that lights you up? Do you think, oh, I can't wait for Friday. I can't wait to go to bed tonight to wake up tomorrow to do this all again. I just love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. And when you start hearing people within your team and community getting off benefits, creating an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month and saving, that's nearly $24,000 a year. We know money's just an energy. What can you do with that energy? Is it going to provide mums with more purpose? Maybe help people get off government benefits. Maybe pay off those debts. Maybe have the most amazing Christmas with your family. Go on that trip next year to Europe. And that's what I always say. This allows people to work part-time for an extraordinary amount of money and changing lives every single day. Because 5 years ago, our vision was still then, and it still is now, to create the most amazing memories with our family. I'm an only child, so is my husband Sonny. Our parents overworked when we were growing up, and I love them immensely, but they work so hard. I don't remember my parents being at a school carnival. I don't remember my parents being at an assembly. I remember Sonny, through the stories that he shared all the time, going to his grandparents' house before school, after school. His mum was so tired on Saturdays from working all week. So what I really wanted to share with you is that our vision was so strong from the word go when we were parents. Our vision was to create the most amazing memories for our children. Our vision was to be really present, hands-on parents. And our vision was to create so many more choices for our children. So when I started 5 years ago, our vision was just to start off with $500 a month to pay towards the mortgage, put petrol in the car, and that little bit of me money. To be honest, I wasn't getting out a lot. The Wiggles were my best friend. And then, when you start to step into this and you have people coming to your team and you're changing lives and you're on the phone and you're seeing so many amazing results, you think, oh my gosh, I need to step into this and I need to create some more and I need to help some more people. You become a little bit addicted and have a little bit of juice plus brain. And then all of a sudden we started to create $1,000 a month. And I was like, oh, wow. This is unbelievable. And then it was 2,000, then it was 3,000. And I'm not saying to this to boast. I'm simply saying because there's someone like me that's never been to TAFE, never been to university, has no degrees underneath them. If I can do it, anyone can do it. If I can, you can. And when I saw the result on my husband's face, when we were creating close to 5, 10, 15,000 a month and more, the pressure that took off him was a sight that was just so heartwarming. And my wish for you and for everyone on this line, if you have a vision strong enough than your excuses, you will succeed in this. And I just want to say, you just never know who needs more fruits and vegetables. You never know who's trying to get off that steroid cream, that has severe eczema. You just don't know someone like who shared tonight that can't sleep. You don't know someone, you might know someone that has migraines, or you might know someone like me, a Valerie gamer that had so much purpose that just wanted to give back to the community. And I just want to say, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Awesome, Val. Well, that's pretty bloody inspiring, I reckon. Hey, I'm going to wrap it up, guys, but I just wanted to touch, this is sort of aimed at, we're building into New Zealand, obviously, and what I love about this is Val and I aren't even in direct teams, and there's other people on this call that we're all sidelining together. This is a global community. It's not a competitive business. It's not like traditional business. Everyone works together, and that's very refreshing when you come from a background of traditional business like me. But look, I was talking to somebody today and I was saying, why do people live in New Zealand? I'm Australian originally, but I came this way, okay? Because I feel it is a bloody amazing country. It is so beautiful. And all the people I know in Nelson are outdoorsy people. They're kayakers, mountain bikers, triathletes. They just do everything in this country. But the money, the pay rates here are honestly shit. Who would agree with that? Put your hands up if you're a Kiwi and you think the pay rates are shit. Yeah, everyone's hands just went up. So why do we choose to live here? Because we want to enjoy this amazing country, but we don't get paid enough. Okay, but we're not willing to go to Australia. I left Australia to come here. This business can be the solution to so many Kiwis. Honestly, it is the most simple business out there. It's the most fun business. We help people with their health with proper whole food concentrates. And most importantly, this is what I'm passionate about, we're helping Kiwis to stay in their country and to have abundance in this country and then to travel if they want to travel. Okay, so that's it. I think that's so inspiring. And if you know anybody, and I could name pretty much every single person I know as a friend in New Zealand that wants and needs to earn more income, get them on the call in 2 weeks' time. We're going to be doing this every single fortnight. We want to build big. We want more and more people because you know what? We don't want to keep this to ourselves. This is a sharing business. It's a gift. And if you open the gift and you love it, awesome. If you open the gift and you think it's not for me, awesome. If you open the gift and you think I'm going to give this gift to somebody else, awesome. But from our heart to yours, we want to thank you for coming on the call and listening to the recording. And if anything has inspired you from what any of the speakers have talked about tonight, please just reach out. What if this was a solution to your health? What if this was a solution to your wealth and your abundance? Reach out to the person who invited you onto the call or invited you to listen to this awesome recording. And I wish you all a beautiful good night. Thank you to all of the speakers because we love all of your stories. Thanks, guys. Bye.